The Curse of Oak Island, a show that has kept people glued to the screen for 11 seasons. Rick and Marty Lagina, two brothers who have been searching for a treasure that has been hidden for centuries on that mysterious island of Nova Scotia. But this time, something happened, which had never happened before. At the end of this season, everyone thought that the team was returning empty-handed once again. But then something happened in the last excavation that took everyone's breath away. Suddenly, the ground started shaking. The cameras started shaking, and Rick, standing near the vault, disappeared. The next moment, the camera blacked out, and the show cut right there. Now there is an uproar on the internet. Some people are saying that they have awakened some ancient curse, while some say that what is under Oak Island is not something made by humans. There are plenty of theories on Reddit, and the biggest thing, Discovery Channel is trying to hide this footage. History, treasure, and fear, everything collides in one place. Is Rick Lagina alive? Has Oak Island revealed its darkest secret? Want to know the truth? Watch the full video, and if such discoveries excite you, subscribe to the channel now. The next revelation could be even bigger. The journey of 11 seasons, how the mystery kept growing. The story of Oak Island is not an ordinary story. It is a mystery that has been attracting people for generations. And when Rick and Marty Lagina decided to solve this mystery, no one had imagined that this journey would become so long, so deep, and so dangerous. When Rick and Marty started, they had only one dream, the treasure that has been hidden in this island for centuries. It is said that there are clues scattered on this island that point to a big treasure. And the Lagina brothers started moving forward by catching hold of every clue. With each season, something new came to light. Old coins, mysterious tunnels, strange structures made of wood, maps buried in water, cross-like marks, and the famous money pit, from which something surprising always came out. But the closer they got, the more mysterious this island became. It seemed as if some invisible force did not want the truth to come out. Many times the excavation was stopped. Many times the machines stopped working. And many times the team had to return empty-handed. Still, Rick and Marty did not give up. Their hard work, their passion, and their dedication keep the audience hooked in every season. And now, at the end of season 11, when it seemed that they have reached the vault, the biggest question came up. Has the real secret been revealed this time? Or is this just another layer of this unsolved mystery? 7 must die. Has the curse been activated? The mystery of Oak Island is also associated with a very scary and old prophecy. 7 must die before the treasure is found. That is, the real treasure will not be found until 7 people lose their lives. So far, 6 people have died in the show, some in old excavations, some in new attempts. And that is why, when Rick was digging near the vault and the camera suddenly went black, everyone's breath stopped. Has Rick become the 7th victim? Is the curse of Oak Island really active now? This theory has been mentioned repeatedly in the show, but this time the atmosphere is a little different. The camera going off, the sudden shaking of the ground, and the scared faces of the team. All this cannot be a coincidence. People on Reddit and social media are saying that Rick must have been surrounded by some ancient mechanism or trap. Some believe that perhaps he is trapped in a hidden chamber, which was sealed centuries ago. And then, Discovery Channel suddenly stopping that footage. All this together is making this theory stronger, that perhaps the prophecy of 7 must die is now going to be fulfilled. If this is true, then what will be the next step? Will the treasure be revealed now, or is there any more sacrifice left? The answer to this question is still incomplete. But one thing is certain, that the game of Oak Island has now become more dangerous than ever. Excavation near the vault. The moment that changed everything, of all the excavations that have taken place on Oak Island, the vault has always been mentioned as the most important. The team had been trying to find this vault for years. Many clues had indicated that the real treasure was hidden inside this vault. But reaching there was not so easy. After mud, water, falling soil, and many failed attempts, finally with the help of borehole drilling, the team managed to reach the location that was closest to the possibility of the vault. The team started digging with high-tech machines. Rick himself was present at that place and was monitoring every small and big movement. The nearby sensors were catching some strange activities. Sometimes the magnetic reading would suddenly increase. Sometimes a buzzing sound was felt. Still, the team did not stop working because they felt that this time something big was going to be found. And then a moment came when everything changed. The drill hit something hard inside the ground, a rock, wood, or maybe a door. After that collision, the machine started jolting, and suddenly the ground started vibrating. At first, there was a slight movement, but then the whole piece of land seemed to be breathing. People standing on the site were shocked. The machines stopped automatically, and some cameras also started shaking. Rick was standing near the vault. He was repeatedly shouting something to the team, but only broken voices were being recorded in the mics. The tension in that whole moment was never seen before in any excavation till now. Blackout of cameras. Was there something inside? As soon as the ground shook, the most shocking thing happened a few seconds later. The camera went black. The camera that was right above Rick suddenly stopped giving feed. At first it seemed that there was some technical problem, but then one by one the other cameras also started showing glitches. The live feed the team was getting showed only static noise and black screens. There was no sound from Rick, nor any movement. The last recording showed Rick looking into a dark tunnel, and then a blurry shadow passed behind him. Now the question is, did Rick see something? Was there some ancient security mechanism inside the vault that got activated? Or was there really something inside that is beyond human understanding? Some people believe that Rick fell into a hidden chamber or got trapped. On the other hand, theories are flying around on platforms like Reddit and Twitter that there was probably a non-human entity present inside the vault. The footage was stopped. Discovery Channel ended the episode there. The emergency team was called, but no statement came after that. Was the camera being turned off just a technical issue? Or was it done intentionally so that the truth inside could be hidden from the world? This question is still roaming in everyone's mind. And until Rick himself comes forward and says something, the mystery will remain. One thing is for sure. Oak Island is no longer just a treasure hunt. It has now become a battle between man and mystery. Production team's emergency call. Then why the silence? What happened during the excavation near the vault was a frightening experience, not just for the team, but for the entire production unit. As soon as the camera went black and the ground started moving, there was chaos on the island. There was no news of Rick. The machines had stopped, and no one could understand what had happened. The production team immediately activated the emergency protocol. There is always a risk team present at the excavation site on Oak Island, because digging down, going into tunnels, and working in wet ground, everything is very risky. The team called on the radio, called the experts, and sealed the location where Rick was last seen. But after that, a strange silence prevailed. Neither Discovery Channel made any official statement, nor did Marty Lagina or the show's team talk to the press. Usually when a big moment comes, Discovery promotes it, releases a teaser, but this time, everything just disappeared. Fans started to feel that something was being hidden. The footage after the emergency was not released, Rick's condition was not revealed, and the channel's social media went completely silent. Now people started asking these questions. If everything was fine, why was the footage stopped? Why was Rick's condition not revealed? And most importantly, what is the fear of a big network like Discovery Channel that they are silent now? Social media explodes. Viral theories on Reddit. As soon as the episode suddenly ended on a black screen and there was no update, it was like a storm on social media. Thousands of users flooded Reddit, Twitter, and YouTube with theories and questions. A user first shared a freeze frame on Reddit, which was a few seconds before the camera went black. In the blurry screenshot, Rick was looking into a dark tunnel, and there was a shadow behind him that didn't look human. Some said it was a hooded figure, while others said it was an ancient statue that was shaking. Other users claimed to have leaked footage of the scene and heard a metallic sound, like a door opening or a lock breaking. Some even said they heard chanting. Save Rick and Oak Island Curse started trending on Twitter. Some called the show fake, while others called it an expose on Discovery Channel. But the truth is that none of the theories have been confirmed yet, and that's probably what has increased the curiosity even more. A number of weird videos have popped up on YouTube. Some claimed Rick had opened an ancient vault, some revived the alien theory, and some claimed it was a Freemason's plan. But the scariest part? There was one thing common to all the theories. Rick is now elsewhere, and whatever he has seen won't be easy to reveal to the world. This mystery has shaken social media, and until the truth is revealed, people will continue to make up their own stories. But the real question is there any truth to these theories? Or is this another face of the curse of Oak Island? Link between Vikings and Templars. Is the treasure religious? The excavation of Oak Island is not just a search for gold and silver, but it is a search for a treasure that may be a combination of religion, history, and mystery. And in this link comes the name of two mysterious groups, Vikings and Knights Templar. In history, it is believed that even before 1200 AD, Vikings had reached some parts of North America. Their ships, courage, and knowledge of the sea took them to unknown places. But the real twist comes when some documents and research reveal that Vikings did not just travel, but hid some religious things here, and that too for the Knights Templar. Now, the question arises, who were the Knights Templar? This was a religious warrior group that protected Jerusalem and other holy places under medieval Christianity. They are believed to have discovered and hidden some very sacred objects, such as the Ark of the Covenant, the Holy Grail, or other biblical relics. Now, some of the symbols and markings found on Oak Island are exactly the same as those associated with the Templars, such as the Templar cross, secret codes carved on stones, and the structure of underground tunnels. Some coins and artifacts have also been found that are carbon-dated to between 1100 to 1300 AD. Historians and some religious scholars believe that Oak Island is not just a treasure hiding place, but a sacred vault, where the biggest secrets of Christian history were hidden. Now, if Rick and Marty have really gained access to that vault, then were they going to take out not just gold and silver, but some religious or biblical object? And if so, then it would be like rewriting the history of the world. Was the ancient seal opened by mistake? While digging on Oak Island, Rick and Marty's team often reach a point where they think, Now we have found the treasure. But every time something happens, that either the digging has to be stopped or the path has to be changed. But this time, while drilling the borehole, perhaps something was touched, which should never have been touched. Some people have a theory that the vault hidden on Oak Island is not just a vault. It is an ancient sealed chamber. Just like the pyramids of Egypt, this too was completely closed for centuries. What is inside? No one knows. But it is believed that there is a special way to open it. Otherwise, the whole system can collapse. Now, the ground shaking, the machines stopping, and the camera going black, all this cannot be just a technical glitch. Some people on Reddit say that Rick's team has accidentally broken the lock of that vault. That is, disturbed that ancient mechanism which was untouched for centuries. It is also being said that there was probably a curse-activated trigger in that vault. As soon as that part broke, the air, gas, or some old security system inside got activated. Some conspiracy theorists have even said that the treasure on Oak Island actually belongs to some other civilization, and that civilization did not want any human to break that seal. Now the biggest question is, has Rick really opened something that humans should not have touched? If yes, then its consequences will not be limited to just one person or one team. It can bring such a historical and spiritual storm, whose echo will be heard all over the world. Rick is nowhere to be seen. Alive, or whatever happened near the vault during the excavation of Oak Island was as mysterious as it was scary. No footage of Rick Lagina has surfaced since that incident. Discovery Channel cut the episode right there, and no official update was given about Rick. Now the question arises, where is Rick? Is he alive? Or has something happened that is not being told? The last person near the vault was Rick. As soon as the camera went black, he was looking towards the vault, and for a few seconds, a fear was seen in his eyes. And then, everything stopped. The rest of the team members, who were a little far away, told that the ground suddenly started moving, and some strange sound was coming from inside. Rick had said something on the wireless, but the voice was not clear. Since then, no contact, no footage, and no trace of him was found. The production team did make an emergency call, but everything is quiet since then. People are asking on social media, if Rick is fine, then why is he not being shown? Is he really trapped, or has some ancient system locked him in a hidden chamber? Some theories say that Rick has gone on a path where GPS or camera signals do not work. And some extreme theories claim that he has reached a sacrificial chamber, which was only for the chosen people. Now, until Rick himself comes forward, this question will keep bothering everyone. Is Rick Lagina still alive? Or has he become the seventh sacrifice of Oak Island? Atmosphere of fear in the team. Many workers left the site. Excavation of Oak Island has always been difficult, but this time, the atmosphere has become something else. After the vault incident, the entire atmosphere of the excavation site changed. There is only silence and fear there. And the most surprising thing, some crew members engaged in the excavation got themselves removed. Yes, some workers stopped the excavation and left the island. These were the same people who had been part of the team for years, who had stood with Rick and Marty through every difficulty. Then what happened that they were surrounded by fear? According to sources, some people had heard strange voices from inside. Some felt as if someone was watching them, even though no one was there. One worker said that there was an atmosphere near the vault that was heavy, as if some old power was still present there. Another crew member said that when the ground shook and the camera went black, he felt cold breath, and he felt as if someone was whispering in his ears. All these things may sound strange, but when the experiencers themselves leave the site in fear, then one has to believe that something is wrong. Marty also admitted that some people were mentally shaken. He said in the interview, "We have always trusted facts, but what happened this time cannot be explained only by science." Now the question is this fear just a figment of the imagination? Or is there really something beneath Oak Island that humans should not see? One thing is clear. This time, fear is not just an emotion, but a reality. Oak Island is no longer just an excavation site. It has become a mysterious battleground between humans and an ancient force. Discovery Channel's silence. Is the truth being hidden? After the accident that happened in the excavation of Oak Island, the thing that surprised people the most was the complete silence of Discovery Channel. The channel that always promotes every small and big thing, shows every clue in big teasers, suddenly became completely silent. No press conference, no social media update, no official statement about Rick. Fans are repeatedly asking questions on Discovery's Instagram and Twitter, but in response, they are just being told no comment or are being directly ignored. Now the question arises, why? Has something really been found that the channel does not want to show? Is there something in the footage that should not be revealed to the public? Some fans believe that what Rick saw in the vault was so shocking that Discovery itself did not understand whether to air it or not. Some users on Reddit claim that Discovery has edited the footage of the later part of the episode and archived it. That is, it has been intentionally withheld. Some internal leaks also suggest that the show's editors had received high-level instruction not to show this incident on TV. Now such silence is fueling conspiracy theories. Many people are saying that perhaps this matter is no longer just a TV show, but some higher authority has taken control of it, perhaps even at the government level. So is Discovery Channel hiding the truth? Or do they themselves not know what is in the vault? Whatever the reason behind this silence, one thing is certain. Until the channel says something, people's suspicion will deepen. Alien or ancient tech, the madness of theories. There is no dearth of theories about the Oak Island vault, but the one that is going viral the most is the theory of alien technology. Some viewers believe that what Rick saw was neither a treasure nor any human thing, but an ancient machine or structure which was not made by humans. Now this may sound a bit filmy, but if you look carefully, there are many strange things involved in it. The symbols found near the vault do not match any human language. Some designs were so complex that even the AI got confused in deciphering them. A hexagonal metallic structure is visible in some leaked freeze frames, which is exactly how alien tech is often described. A user on Reddit compared it with the leaked photo of Area 51 and pointed out the striking similarity between the two. Not only this, some people say that a special kind of humming sound was coming out of the vault, as if some device was being activated, and at the same time, the camera went black out. Then remember that old thing, when the magnetometer readings suddenly skyrocketed during the excavation. Geologists said at that time that this reading could be of a metallic core or energy-emitting object. Some extreme theorists even say that Oak Island is actually the base of an ancient civilization, which came to Earth thousands of years ago. And this vault is the door to that technology, which humans cannot understand. Now how true these theories are, only the future will tell. But one thing is for sure. If there is any alien technology under Oak Island, then this discovery will not only change history, but also human thinking. And maybe that is why Discovery Channel, the government, or someone else is hiding it from the world. because what is in the vault was not meant for humans to see. Marty's reaction, concern for his brother. After the vault incident, the most emotional and upset person was Marty Lagina. Besides being Rick's younger brother, he is also the co-pilot of this mission, and together they have spent years of their lives trying to understand Oak Island. But what happened this time shook Marty to the core. In one scene, Marty simply looks at the camera and softly says, "This is not a game anymore." The fear, nervousness, and incomplete restlessness were clearly visible on his face. This was the first time that a practical and grounded person like Marty himself admitted that the matter had gone out of his control. He asked the show team to stop the excavation and find out Rick's location. But he himself had also accepted that Rick may have reached a place where human interference should not have happened. The fear in Marty's eyes was not a part of any show or acting. It was real. And at that moment, the audience also realized that Oak Island is no longer just a story of treasure. It has become a scary truth. If you were thinking that the story of Oak Island ended here, then wait. Rick's disappearance, the mystery of the vault, closed cameras, the team immersed in silence and a flood of theories. All this is not the script of any film. It is real. And what happened? It was just the beginning of opening a door. Marty said, "What we will find now will be beyond our imagination." So what will the next excavation bring? Will Rick return? Or will Oak Island forever add another name to the list of that mysterious curse? If you want to stay connected with this mystery, then definitely subscribe to the channel, because the next excavation can become the biggest discovery of this century.